Feedback Learnex. English forever.
Hello guys, welcome back to this Feedback Learnex, and today I'm with a very special guest, Miss Sophia. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
That's good. And today, well, I have her as my guest for the topic for this Thursday, and it's going to be the history of rock and roll. It's a very amazing topic. What do you think about this topic, Miss Sophia?
Well, I love rock and roll. Rock and roll is excellent, and well, let's start.
Let's start. So, Miss Sophia, I wanted to ask you, what is the image that you have of a rock star?
Well, I think a rock star, since appearance is wonderful, I think the outfits, the personalities, everything.
Okay, so, well, here at the back we have a tattoo shop, and it has become a very iconic element in the outfit of a rock star, the tattoo. What can you tell us about tattoos, piercings, etc.?
Well, tattoos, as I see in you, are wonderful. I think it expresses a lot from a person, its personality, maybe what they have done in their lives, perhaps.
Exactly. So, what can you tell me about artists in the past and now artists in the present? If they wear tattoos, or it's just a new trend?
No, I think this trend has been since I was born, maybe, or before, so it has been here for a certain long time.
And now that before we were born, there were huge concerts that led to the history of rock. So one of them is Woodstock. What can you tell us about Woodstock?
Well, this Woodstock was a festival. I think it was in the '69 year, and it was wonderful among teenagers, so that's what I've heard. I haven't been able to be to one, so
because we were not born yet, but I think that it was a very iconic festival for our great grandparents or our grandparents or even our parents. So what do you think about rock music, which the rock music has with youngsters?
Well, I think as I said before, it has to happen with the outfit. It has to do with maybe the type of music or situation they're living in. They express themselves dancing, maybe, also.
Exactly. So Woodstock was a very important festival, and well, nowadays we have several festivals that, well, they go through the same line of Woodstock. But well, the history of rock and roll by itself has been getting shaped throughout these years. What can you tell us about the lyrics? The lyrics that rock expresses and has been expressing since the 1960s.
Well, I think lyrics, they say everything that's happening nowadays. Every day is something different, so they come up with a lot of songs nowadays.
Exactly. So do you think that it has to do what people are living, for example, here in Mexico City, and what people are living in the United States, talking about the system, the government? Do you think it has to do with the lyrics that rockers use to express their ideas?
Yes, of course. I think in general music, that's what is done every day with the songs, and it's a way to express ourselves. So I think it's a cool rhythmic way, so it's good.
Excellent. So, well, Miss Sophia, in the second segment, we will be talking about the history of rock. We are going to be talking about several aspects and several events. And, well, don't forget, we are here at La BAM store at the corner of Álvaro Obregón and Insurgente, so that you can visit this, and you can visit this tattoo shop so that you can get some tattooness. You can have tattoo. Well, so we will be back. Miss Sophia, something that you want to say to your members?
Well, just keep on learning English and have a lot of fun doing it.
Excellent. So remember, stay tuned and we will be back. Rock on.
5001-9642 Feedback Learning
Radio. Vamos, let's rock. A ritmo de rock and roll, nos preparamos para nuestra masiva. ¿En qué tema te convertirás en rockstar? 24 de febrero. Let's rock! Learnex, English forever.
5001-9642 Feedback Learning
Radio.
Welcome back, guys, to this show of Feedback Learnex, and I'm here with Miss Sofia. How are you, Miss Sofia?
I am wonderful, guys.
So, Miss Sofia, we were talking about in the first segment about the history of rock. What can you tell us a little bit of what we just saw?
Well, as I mentioned, we saw the history, the evolution of this music, the outfits, the fashion, popular festivals, like Woodstock.
Exactly. And well, as you see now, well, we are here in a tattoo shop, and well, we have seen all the important aspects that an outfit should have and the history of this. So the second thing that I would like to talk about a little bit is the type of lyrics, and if they were inspired in war or in any other kind of event. But first of all, Ms. Sofia, we are going to tell our members three words that they will need to be checking while this Feedback Learnex continues. So what is the first word?
Murder.
Murder. What is murder, miss?
Well, murder is when someone kills another person.
Okay, so that's the first word, murder. Second word, miss? I will help you a little bit with war, okay? So war, it's an event that happens when, two nations are fighting against each other. That's war, okay? And the third word, miss? Do you remember? Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. We're talking about lyrics. We're going to talk about the lyrics of the song. So what are the lyrics, miss?
Lyrics are exactly what the song is about, the words about the song.
Okay, so we have, remember, war, we have lyrics, and we have murder. So those are the three words that they are going to check, okay? So first of all, miss, I want to talk about why war is important when a group or a band is creating their own lyrics.
Well, it's important because they are practically making their lyrics, their music against what is happening, what is going on in.
Okay, so do you think that right now the world is going through a big or an enormous event?
Well, yes, we have our neighbors here of the U.S. Mr. Trump is one of the wonderful friends of Mexico, so maybe that can be some lyrics in music.
Exactly. So, well, we will be talking about war and the lyrics, and that's why creating for the music, or well, in this case for the rock star, it is very important to create the lyrics based on this. The second thing is the murder of somebody. So, can you recall an important event when somebody was murdered that after that they created lyrics?
Of course, Lennon. He's a great one. Mr. John Lennon.
So, well, he was killed by Mark Chapman, and well, of course, this was an event, an enormous event that halted the process of the lyrics. And what else can you tell me about the history of rock? We have war, we have talked about a little bit of murder of these events. What other event can come to your mind?
Well, of course, Mandela, when he got freed after 27 years of prox of being in prison. I think that was one of the big events.
Yeah, so those are the big events that we can find throughout the history of rock, and it's very important. What can you conclude, Miss, for our members that are watching us? What can you conclude from this program?
Well, rock has been evolving around, and I think it's something very important nowadays to continue on with this culture.
Exactly. So I think history of rock becomes shaped by music. So continue watching Feedback Learnex, guys, because the topic of this month is Let's Rock. And well, it was a pleasure for me to have you here, Ms. Sofia. So how did you feel today in this Feedback Learnex?
Well, I felt good, a little nervous, but perfect.
Excellent. I mean, your members and my members and Learnex members will be watching. So remember to follow us every Thursday at 9:15 on YouTube, Learnex Current Events, www.learnex.com.mx, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So thank you very much once again, Ms. Sofia. And well, remember, stay tuned and rock on.
Feedback Learnex, English forever. Estamos en sintonía. Feedback Learning. English Forever. Learning.